Sometimes a movie pisses you off.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy King Germ, one half of Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Each and every Friday, Queen Germ and myself drop an episode to show the people how Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Now, we're not like most married couples. Most of the time we disagree, but that's the beauty of the show. So, when you get through listening to Sparrows on the Review, come give us a listen. Each and every Friday on any DSP, go look for Pod and Saved Our Marriage.
Now, my name is JR.
And I'm Stacey.
I don't know why I have this new accent, but I have this new accent, so we'll just run with it.
No, you're going to have to drop it.
Maybe later. Oh, shit. Why you got to do all that to me? Now I lost my accent. I don't even know how to do it now.
Good.
Shout out to everybody out there in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Yes.
Shout out to you guys in Liberty University and Coastal Carolina. Let's give them props. Coastal Carolina and Old Dominion University. Now, we cover a roundabout amount of things. And we started with The Strangers Chapter 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the second installment of a new trilogy. I have not seen the first set of films, but this is the...
So you haven't seen the originals, The Strangers and The Strangers Pray at Night?
No, I ain't seen them joints.
See, I'm pretty sure you have. You just forget. Because I remember watching them with you, and I don't have a good memory.
Well, either way, I'm on this arc now. And we got to watch this version called Chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing that I do not know, and I have not read into any of the information, I hope to God that they filmed all these movies at once. Because it seems like it came right out after the other one, because the other one came out last year, or 2024, and we're in 2025 now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if it was filmed or... Oh, all three films commenced over 52 days in September of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
So the third one's already done. So
right.
Let me go here and tell you this real quick. This movie... Once again, this was a weird one because we didn't have any type of promotion. I kind of had to figure out, and I'm going to be honest with you, I had to figure out something for Halloween because we didn't do a Simpsons episode this year. Not because of lack thereof, but because of quality of episode.
Mm-hmm.
So Simpsons fans, I apologize to you on that one, but you go watch it and you leave me something on one of our messaging services and we'll talk about it later. But I could not give an avenue to that this year.
Right.
In this movie, it is a horror thriller. It does something for your senses. But my first disclaimer is this is a really quick movie.
It is.
This is one of those movies where you just don't come in and start watching it if you have not watched the first one.
Right, because it has to make sense. And it's like, like I said, I remember the first two movies in this set. So I remember we were watching the chapter 1 and remember saying, I thought we were going to get more of a backstory here. And that's exactly what we get in chapter 2.
Yes.
I do like the way that they did that part because you have, oh, hey, let's continue on with this story from chapter 1. But also, let's tie in on how they became what they became.
True. So with a running time of 98 minutes, that's fairly long, but where we have so many movies that go so long, this movie was quick to me.
Mm-hmm.
This is something we sat down, watched, and we were done with it. No,
right.
We watched it and then had to finish it because of certain technical errors with our internet.
Right.
South Carolina, get your internet right. That's all I got to say there. And I will tell you all, before we go any further, that this movie, you have to be very careful with your time. And my suggestion is if you watch this, and I'm going to say this twice, if you watch this, watch it in one sit down. Do not spread this movie apart.
Right.
Because if you do that,
you'll get confused.
You'll get confused and you will become angry. This movie continues a story that took place in the film prior. and it was, you know, a nice deal here and there. Um, and I'm not gonna give up any type of like plot twist or anything like that because you really have to watch this. The last part you're gonna get from me, and then I want to pass it along to my colleague and my wife, Stacey, is you will be pissed off how this movie ends.
Right. And I was mad. Like, the ending came and like you said, without giving it all away, I'm just like, wow, that's it. Like, we have to wait for the conclusion of this movie another year, probably. And that's where my issues come in.
And that's where my anger comes out too.
But I get it. It makes sense. I get it. But, and I feel like maybe that's the draw. Like, they want you to be excited for the next one. And that's what this gives me. It's like, I can't wait for it to come out so that way I can figure out the rest of what's happening.
Okay, I can run with that. So you have to pay very close attention to that, and then once it's over with, you're left empty. I was angry
Angry? Why?
because of the way that the climax left me. It didn't give me a fall in action. Like, it put me in suspense, and I was left stuck. And that's fine. And obviously, the success of these films, it's a very sound thing that they did. If they filmed it all at one time like they did and releasing it like this,
Yeah.
I want to say, like, if we're going to talk box office numbers and budget, it kind of breaks even. But the thing about these type of movies, they become
I
cult.
mean, they doubled their budget.
But these movies become cult classics. When this is released, this is going to be Halloween forever.
Yeah.
So it always has a place. It'll be somewhere where you can get it. It's nothing harsh. But let me do a comparison if you guys do not mind, and gals and whomever you want to call yourselves. Oh, wow. No. The initial one, 8.5 million
Oh, dang.
on the budget. On the original, and the original one made, the one before this made $48 million.
See, and this is what gets me. It says the website's consensus. This is for Rotten Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
A tired and tensionless SOG. Chapter 2 squanders its potential for suspense with lazy storytelling, predictable scares, and a complete misunderstanding of what makes the strangers so terrifying.
Okay. And what do your guys at Cinema Score say?
Cinema Score gave the film an average grade of C-.
And this is the first time I can ever be in agreement with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think overall I enjoyed it. I didn't dislike it. Like, it tied up. I mean, I think it did what it needed to do for me because I wanted that story of what their history was.
Okay.
And I know that there were some parts in it that were like, really? Like, come on. And I don't know. I think the further it is getting towards the end of it, it's getting more unbelievable in some of the scenes and some of the tactics.
Okay.
But, like I said, for me, it did what I needed it to do.
Okay. So for me, with this being the middle of the series, basically, I can't get mad at a middle movie when I know it's 3 of them coming out. What I will say is this is the movie that bridges over the first to the third. So with that being said, I would watch this as a trilogy when I have all 3 of them.
Okay.
And then I would go back and I would grade the second one.
Okay.
But as of today, I will say that this one is just not what I want it to be.
Yeah.
And it needs to move in a different direction going forward. And that would work for me.
Okay.
Like, I need a little bit more realistic action.
Gotcha.
Because our victim in this movie, she's surviving way too much.
Right. Yeah.
Because the way them killers are in them streets, them killers, they know what they're doing. And they get it done. And that's not giving away anything in this movie. So, Stacey, what are you rating this, and where does this go in your mind and collection?
It's not one of those ones where I'm going to search for it and watch it. But like you said, I definitely think when the third one is out, I would like to watch them all together and give a final review of a finished project.
Okay.
So maybe what we do need is the tie-in. Like this is a good middle movie to keep us wondering what's going to be next.
Okay, I could see that. And I could run with that. So I'm JR.
I'm Stacey, and we want to thank everybody for tuning in to this quick episode. If you don't mind, leave us a comment below and head on over to Facebook and give us a follow.